B late nights may contain strong language. If this offends you, turn off your radio now.
Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up!
It's that time again. Downloading the waviest new bangers across Afrobeat, grime, piano, reggae, rap, garage, and everything in between. Welcome to Cubs Clubhouse, live on Brighton's premier platform for new music, Platform B.
If you ask, you would know. I'm masking the blows. I only let you see the half, bask in the glow. I laugh when they joke. It's hazardous not to. I cry when I'm alone. The past ain't as kind. I find we living with the demons inside. The higher we fell, the deeper the resentment resides. As clean as the tide that wash away the feelings that tie and bind us together. I'm biding my time. You're hiding your nature, a sign of the times. It got me feeling misled. I could've wrote you a text. Instead I'm writing this rhyme. Tripping acid in the Adriatic Sea. Wish that you could have a seat next to me as it do now. I'm left with memories running bluer than the blue now. Going through the motions, moving through a new crowd. Thinking about my day ones, I done lost a few now. Pride, money, ego, look at what they do now. I never learned to settle, so I'm chasing every high. In search of lost time, I'm raising my inner child. Spent the weekend on the Alps with views I can't pronounce. Leave me breathless like an ounce of Zaza in the grabber. People that I grew up with got new personas. No honor amongst thieves, but karma, it run deep. So I booked a ticket where I could run free. I forgot to mention this trip got one seat, one seat.
You know how the thing's set up, right? This is J-Rocks all the way from Zambia, and you're locked into the sounds of Kovu. Big records on.
That's right, we are back inside the building, my dear friends. Welcome back to Cubs Clubhouse here on the one and only Platform B. It's my absolute pleasure to be here, as it is every other week, 9 till 10 p.m, lighting up your airwaves with some seriously refreshing flavour. I hope everyone's had a fantastic week. I hope you've enjoyed everything that's been happening. We played a wicked show last night down at Patton's. Fantastic stuff. A massive shouts out to all of the guys at New Society putting on some incredible events, and I hope we can kind of kickstart the rest of your weekend, or kind of see it off. I don't really know how you want to see a weekend these days, but there we go. Yeah, as I said, this is Cubs Clubhouse. We're here on Platform B. We like to run numerous different sounds and styles over the course of the show, and tonight we're doing something a little bit different. The shows tend to be very kind of Afrobeat centric, but tonight I wanted to do something that really represented one of my favourite album drops of the year, and that is, of course, Jungle's Volcano project. I cannot stress how excited I am about this album. I've listened through it numerous times. I've explored it in numerous different ways, and of course, I've been watching the music video drops for the album like a hawk. They are incredibly well choreographed, incredibly well produced as well. And I wanted to celebrate the magnificence of Jungle by running down my top 5 tracks off the album. We opened up there with Jungle, Pretty Little Thing. Incredible tune. just in every way it's put together, that very kind of floaty hip-hop vibe. It really represents this middle point that Jungle are at, where I see them as dance music influenced by hip-hop, and it's so clear in what they do. With that in mind then, we are going to break down our top 5 tracks off the album. We're going to give them all an individual breakdown before jumping into the mix section for the final 30 minutes or so. This one coming in is track number 5, in my honest opinion. It goes by the name Candle Flame, and it features Eric the Architect. An absolute banger. Let's get into it right about now. Oh yes.
Hey, what's good? My name is PMC from Lusaka, Zambia, radio personality, TV host, and you are listening to Cool. Yes, man, he's doing the most.
First time I made time in a minute. Rock with it, I'm in attendance. How could we pair feelings aside? I gotta match the fires to the flame. The feeling just got attached. I got the days fall, the straight fall away small. The waist started dancing on me. Had to take you back home. Time moving slowly, fast forward. Butterflies in the belly, your signs is angelic. And mine through my aesthetic, and most to try get it. Love it without limits, the message is over it. Round and round with me, the baby don't mind spinning. Word, put it working a referral. Shorty could be my girl, look at this so thorough. She precious like little pearls, hair straight of them curls. Beautiful cause you earned it, making this thing worth it.
Boy baby, and you're tuned into Cupcam TV. Stay tuned.
Massive shouts out to the Purple Boy, always providing us with nice jingles and samples for the show. We're live on Platform B, people, and we are running through Jungle's brand new Volcano album. And you can tell off the back of the 2 tracks we've already listened to, if you haven't heard the album already, it's something you need to go and do. There's no excuses. It, for me, is one of the albums of the year, if not the album of the year. There's something so fragrant about the way it's been produced. I've always said that Jungle are very much in a league of their own with what they do. There's elements of old school Gorillaz on this album. There's elements of kind of almost American style old school hip hop production, and of course you've got that beautiful sense of sort of breakbeat drums that runs throughout the heart of it as well. I genuinely do think Jungle are in a league of their own, and I feel this next track, it's another collaboration, is a great example of them showing their versatility across both their sort of more stripped back hip hop styles, but also their sort of dance music element as well. They combine both of those styles and sounds with such ease. It's incredible incredible what they're able to do. I did actually have the pleasure of going to see The Weeknd perform at Wembley a couple of weeks ago, and when I was there, all that I could see running through my head was, I want to see Jungle in a setting like this, and just seeing what they do in regards to the stage show element, all the performances. And again, most of the tracks we are playing tonight do also have music videos for them, and they are these incredible dance routines, incredible choreography, incredible camera work as well. I would really recommend going and checking them out. But coming in at number 4 of our top 5 tracks off VOLCANO, it goes by the name I've Been in Love, featuring Channel Trez. Again, incredible record. Let's jump into it right about now.
Girl, wine for me. I love it when you wine me. Baby, bump and grind me.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Praise, and you're locked into the sounds of Kuvu. Let's go, hey.
In my Tesla, might get arrested. She sitting in my new shit. We still getting messy. Playing Anita while she got her feet up, and she let me from the neck up. All I wanna do is fuck it. I don't care if you rush it, only care if you touch it. Damn, this energy buzzing. Backseat for good loving. You could've just got a hotel. You look good, fuck, oh well. Only care if you want me.
I've been in love. I've been in love. I've been in love. I've been in love.
Pussy got gold doors, make a nigga wanna relapse. Pussy got gold floors, make a nigga wanna recap. I could tell I love you from the first day. I said you was waiting when we first met. You were lost, dying just to be in your arms. Buy your diamonds, do you like the tongues? My love ain't about to sound no more. It's a fire in my heart, it's so.
I've been in love.
Dying just to be in your arms. Buy you diamonds, do you like the tongues? My love ain't about to sound no more. It's a fire in my heart, it's so. My Tesla, and we might get arrested. She know this my new shit. We still acting reckless. Playing Anita, while I got her feet up, and she licking from the neck up. All I wanna do is fuck it up. Yeah.
Yes, Miz in the building. Right now you're listening to Kovu.
We are live on Platform B right about now. This is Cubs Clubhouse, and we are going through one of our newly arranged sections on the show, which is obviously this breakdown. We call it the top 5s, running through Jungle's incredible new VOLCANO album, and my word, has it been impressive to break down so far. I'm such a big fan of this as an album project, the way that it's been built, the way that it's been structured, the overall feeling of each and every individual track. Every track tells its own story, but there is an overarching theme, both sonically and visually, that runs very much throughout the heart of the album as well. And I tell you what, it's an incredible visual watch alongside being an incredible audible listen as well. That last track, again, a huge collaboration with Channel Trez. It goes by the name I've Been in Love. Getting to see the more sort of modernized dance music element of what Jungle are able to put together, running throughout the heart of that one. And again, I think it's awesome, the level of creativity and versatility that we hear across this album. It's pretty breathtaking, to be honest with you, and as I said earlier, they are now number 1 on my kind of hit list of artists I want to see perform live. I can't imagine the scale that this album is actually going to be performed at because of how good it is, but also the visual accompaniment as well. I could so see that happening in sort of a major stadium with all the dance routines as well. Oh, that would be incredible. But we're going to move into track number 3 off the album. In my honest opinion, this is the 3rd best track on there. Again, it's an awesome record, incredibly catchy, It goes by the name Dominoes. Again, check out the music video for this one. It's just as awesome as it sounds. Let's get into it. We're live on Platform B.
Yo, it's your boy Hamdi. You're locked into with the bad boy Kovu, baddest selector in Brighton.
People, it's your boy Barzini, and you are locked into the sounds of Kovu. Cup Cam smashing up the airwaves. Let's go!
Incredible work on that record, Dominoes. Jungle putting everyone through their paces. The interesting thing about that tune for me is that they very much dive further into their sort of breakbeat roots, but also that hip-hop element that runs very tightly throughout it as well. Wicked vocals, and again, something we haven't actually spoken about yet in regards to this album and how it kind of feels sonically is the use of vocals is on a different planet. Their ability to morph different sort of male and female vocals to fit the tune. Again, that versatility element where it's not just this is the vocalist, they're going to have to make it work. No, they have different vocalists all working together to create just this awesome sense of storytelling within their music, and it never feels like the vocal has been forced or pushed somewhere it shouldn't go. It always feels like it was meant to be there. And I think that's very true of the next track we're going to be checking out as well, because for me, this is a simply sensational record. The video element on this one, again, is absolutely fantastic, but just overall, the way this tune is constructed, the way the vocals are layered together, the fact the tune just feels refreshing, but it also feels old school. It almost feels sampled in numerous different ways, and I actually see a lot of people discussing this about Jungle. How do they get their releases to sound like they are sampled, but still be completely original? I feel this as an original creation is a fantastic example of that sonic experience taking place. It goes by the name Back on at 74, and again, as will be the case with the majority of the records on this list, I cannot recommend highly enough that you do go and check out the music video for this one. It's beautiful to watch, and again, that element of storytelling is very strong with it. But let's jump into it right about now. We are live on Platform B, running through Jungle's Domino album, breaking down our top 5 tracks off there. Let's go.
What's happening, people? It's Smokey Bubbling B, and you're locked into Kovu.
Keep me rocking on the same line. When we get
and you're locked into Kovu with all the freshest bangers right here on Platform B.
Shouts out to Miss LA each and every time. She's right, we are live on Platform B this evening, running through, for me, one of the strongest albums I've heard in a long, long time. We are, of course, in referring to the new Jungle album. It goes by the name Volcano, and it's an album that I've had on repeat ever since it landed a couple of weeks ago. In regards to its sonic mastery, for me, it's outstanding. I feel there are very few albums that are going to be able to compete with this in regards to just how good every record sounds. Every record sounds refreshing. It sounds original. Every record has its own unique feeling, but also, as I said before, kind of folds into this overall overarching theme of storytelling as well, and it's awesome to see. It's been really difficult to put together a top 5 for this album because, as you can imagine, not even these 5 tracks alone that we've suggested, but also every other track on there has such a unique twang to it, so breaking it all down has been very difficult, but I do feel we have made the correct decision in regards to the number 1 track on the album. It goes by the name Problems, and again, if you haven't heard this record before, I don't know where you've been, I don't know where you've been hiding, what part of the planet you've been sticking your head into the sand within, but this is, for me, one of the strongest records I've heard in years. It has a very kind of 70s, 80s kind of feel to it. The overall kind of percussive element, the woodwind, the vocal approach as well. There's almost like a Bee Gees kind of feel going on with a lot of it as well. It's just an incredible record. And again, this was a track that was released a couple of years ago, but does feature on the album. The actual video for this one is a double-up video with Good Times. Again, go and check that out. But for me, this remains the strongest track off this brand new Volcano album from Jungle. I'm going to shut up now and we're going to jump into this one. Enjoy, and I hope you have enjoyed this top 5 because I most certainly have. Let's go.
What's happening, people? Right now it's your girl Shosh, and you're tuned into the one and only Kovu, playing non-stop bangers. Yeah, let's go.
I guess I missed the last train.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy J Cash, representing Zambia, and you're listening to Kovu on Platform B.
There we go then, people. We have run through our top 5 for Volcano, the new album from Jungle, which for me is somewhat generational in regards to how I feel this album will be kind of taken in over the years. There are so many hit tracks off there. And again, I know there's going to be people listening in who are used to hearing this show be all about Afrobeats and sort of surrounding genres there. But for me, this album is so special that I couldn't not put together a top 5 on it. And I have enjoyed every second of this evening's show so far. We've been able to explore the album in full, and again, I will tell you one more time, I cannot stress enough how much you need to go and watch the music videos for this album. I found it incredibly kind of stunning, just how well these videos are produced, and again, the camera work involved, the choreography involved, it's stunning. So do go and give those a watch, and of course, stream the album now on Spotify as well. We are going to move into the final section of the show, which is, of course, the pull-up mix section, which is going to be myself taking you through for the final 30 minutes. For those who listen into the show with the idea of checking out the latest Afrobeats bangers, don't be worried because we have got a ton of new music to be getting into and I cannot wait to explore it. We're going to be jumping into new bangers from the likes of J5, J-Rocks, Kiddy, Camido. There's also some new Sarkodie to check out, some new Harmonize as well, some new Oxlade, a ton of new music from across the African Peninsula, and I cannot wait to explore it all with you this evening. As always, make sure you are staying tuned to Platform B. We're in the building all the way through till 10. Keep it locked and don't go anywhere. Let's jump into the pull-up. Oh yes. The pull-up. Oh yes.
Kovo sound, them sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, Cub Cam TV. Stay locked.